Hi guys, Todd here. Right, today we have a collection of parts. Now, I was going to do this individually, but I've decided to do an all-in-one kind of show here, if you like. Luxe Mods, run by Andy, got in touch with me and asked me if I wanted to review his hybrid set. Now, I said yes, and he sent everything on to me. Came out very well packaged, and but what came was, well, essentially, you can order an 18350, 500 or 650 tube, or any number of tubes that you want, and basically it comes like this. Now this is the 18350 tube, and on it just now is the Luxe dripper and the shorty drip tip, which they also make. Now we have the dripper, which I can unscrew. This is 20 by 1 threading. This is not a 510 connection here. This is, we'll show you in the close-ups anyway. You also can get a top cap, so you can turn it into a dinky little mod, or whatever size of mod you want. Now we're just going to start off with the basic mod as it is. 316 stainless steel tube, machining's really nice on it. Now it does state that it's 20 by 1 threading, so I have my copper mod here, and you know, if I take top cap off of this, screws on no problem, so I can mix and match as far as that goes. Right, so I've got 20 by 1 threading. I have a top cap. Now the top cap, do you know it works? It works well. You know, you can brass post here. You know, I can unscrew that, and you know, we've got a battery adjuster here, and we've also got, if I unscrew this completely, if I get this into focus, you know, I can adjust for battery rattle, and I can also adjust this grub screw here and raise or lower the height of the pin. So you should really screw your atty on first, like so. Take this off, and I just pop this in. Yeah, we just adjust that for battery rattle there, and it's been working fine. I've not had any issues with it. Do you know, it works. You know, you can adjust it for height here and for battery rattle there. It's just a bit of a pain. Even when I'm trying to unscrew the battery rattle here, it's actually unscrewing the centre post adjustment there as well. It could be better. It could be better. So there's a minor gripe to start off with. So we'll screw this onto here just now. This is an Origin dripper that I have here. There you go, that looks quite good on there. We then have the switch, which has the LM Luxe Mods logo on the bottom in brass. It's quite nice. And we have our, you know, we've got a standard arrangement here. There's nothing. This isn't anything that we haven't seen before in several other mods. I'll just pop that out of there. There we go. Remember, there's no delrin down here, so if you have a battery that doesn't have protective sleeve on the bottom, you cannot use it. Make sure that your batteries have, you know, the protective sleeve round the bottom, or they will auto fire. Take this out, and we have a vent hole in there. Big brass piece here with a spring, and that's about as basic as you get. But I can't fault it. It's actually a very nice switch, and I've not had any issues using it. It's not fired by itself or anything dodgy like that. there we go, there's the switch. It's actually beautifully smooth. I mean, it really is. Quite impressed with that. So there we go. There it is, 18350. Now, we'll take all this out of the way and we'll move on to the dripper. So here's the dripper here just now. Got brass centre post, lead free. You can adjust this here for battery rattle. And what did I say the air hole was in this? It's 1.2 mil, this air hole here. And this will screw right onto here. And that's also one of the drip tips that you can get as well that come with it. So there it is as a dripper. Now in 18350 mode, this is 81.7 mil top to bottom, not including the drip tip. That's pretty tiny. I mean, that is a tiny wee dripper setup, that. In fact, I've been using it with, where did I put that drip tip? My Omen titanium. Look at that. That's just so funky, it really is. Excuse that half my dinner's over that drip tip. Right, the dripper. Now this is the setup that I've been running in it. Just a little micro coil there, and I've got some silica going on. So we'll fire a battery in here. And see where the adjuster has to be. That was a good guess. Could be a bit slacker because I've got a line there. It's I'll take you in and show you this closer. It's quite easy to set up. There's you've got this lead-free brass post here. There's two washers in there that you trap your wire in, and then you've got a flathead screw here set up that you trap your other wire. So you've got your positive and your negative, and it's just, you know, just a standard setup. The interesting stuff is really in the top cap here. Hopefully you can see it's quite reduced. You know, it's try and get a measure of where this is. You know, the chamber actually comes down to here. It's reduced down to here. So if I just pop this on like so, and that's it. Incredibly easy to build. I had absolutely no issues with it whatsoever, and I have been using this quite a lot, and it's actually possibly become one of my favourite dripping setups. It really is quite clever. Right, so there we go with the dripper. So far, excellent. The only negative that I have so far is the battery adjustment in the 510 top cap. That's the only thing that I'm not enamoured with, but everything else is bang on. That's sexy. It's so plain, but this is my kind of thing. I wasn't sure at first with the centre post, the way that you know, it's flat on the level. Now I've tried this with a micro coil. I've tried it with fettuccine wrap as well. The only thing I haven't tried it with is stainless steel. I know a lot of people use it with stainless steel. It's quite popular with stainless steel. It's meant to function very well in that respect. Oh, that's great. I just pumped some juice in here. I like this dripper a lot. Quite a fan of this dripper. It's just, once again, I don't know why, it just, I mean, it's got that reduced chamber coming down on it, and once again the look just floats my boat. The button doesn't have, right, negatives, the button doesn't have a lock ring. That's whether you can live with that or not. I don't find it doesn't auto fire by itself when you put it down. It's got a really nice light touch to it. Not as buttery smooth as, say, the Pabst Luxe, but it's not far off it. The 510 top cap, the adjuster in that, I'm not a fan of that at all. I don't like that setup. I would want to change that if it was me. Other than that, I think you don't have to buy it as a set. I mean, I'm not trying to sell it to you as a set. I'm not trying to sell it to you at all. I would say as a set, it's bloody great. If you went for the hybrid by itself, or you know, the dripper or the ATI, if you went for either one, I'd say you'd be very, very happy with it. I'm exceptionally happy with it. I could give this a big thumbs up. Like it a lot, I really do. And I would thoroughly recommend it to anybody. I can't say more about it than that. I would thoroughly recommend it. And that's it from me. I'd like to thank Luxe Mods for getting in touch and for sending this on for review. That's it from me. Guys, as always, thank you for watching, and we shall be seeing you soon. All the best now. Cheers.